Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will draw sheet number 7. Sheet number 6 and 7. Okay. First I will draw sheet number 6, which is related to tangency. Okay. So the question number A, the question number A in sheet number 6 is using the method shown by your instructor, fit an arc of radius 40 between the two lines given. Okay, so in sheet number 6, question number A, we have to draw the tangent between two lines. Okay, suppose here, take the scale, question number A. Okay, tangent between two lines. So if you print it, no problem. If you don't have the printed paper, draw two lines. Okay, arrange the scale so that they are exactly perpendicular. Okay, now these are the two lines. Okay, in between these two lines you have to draw a tangent. Okay, so how to draw it? So in order to draw the tangent, what you have to do, you have to draw. So what is the radius of curvature given? Okay, see the question. He is asking us to draw a fit an arc of radius 40 between the two lines given. Okay, arc radius is given as 40 millimeters. Okay, radius of arc is given, which is 40 millimeters, yani 4 centimeters. So in this situation, how to draw the arc between these two lines? So in order to draw the line, what you have to do, measure 4 centimeters to the left side and make a dot. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, make a dot here. Again, measure 4 and align the line like this and make a dot here and join the two dots. Okay, join the two dots like this. Okay, so now this distance is how much? From here to here it is 40 millimeters. Okay, similarly, okay, we have to draw one more parallel line here at a distance of 40. So now you have to measure it from here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and similarly here, downside. Now join the two lines. Okay, so yeah, you can extend the line also, no problem. Okay, so this line is also at a distance of 4 centimeters or 40 millimeters. Okay, this is also 40 millimeters. Okay, now you get a intersection point. Okay, from this intersection point, what you have to do, take the compass. Okay, take the compass and measure 40. Okay, measure 40 and draw an arc between keep the compass here. Okay, and draw the arc between this and this. Okay, so this finishes the question number B. And question number A. Now let's go to question number B. Question number B is also same. Let's do question number B here. So using the method shown by your instructor, fit an arc of 25 between the two lines given. So the lines are already there. Okay, now the lines are like this. Okay, one line is like this and the other line is like this. So in between these two lines I have to fit an arc of radius 25. What is the radius given? 25 millimeters. Okay, so in this case again I have to draw two lines, two parallel lines, one parallel like this, one another parallel line like this. Okay, so here so take 25. Okay, 0, 10, 20, 25, align like this, make a dot. Similarly here, measure 25, 0, 10, 20, 25 and make a dot. Okay, now simply join these two dots, this and this. Okay, join the two dots. Now similarly you have to draw two lines, you have to draw one more line parallel to this line. Okay, at a distance of 25. So this distance is how much now? This distance is 25. Okay, this distance is 25. Now here you have to draw like here, keep the scale here and in this direction, okay? Mark 25 millimeter a dot. You have to mark it out at 25. Similarly here, at a distance of 25, make a dot. Now simply join the dots. Okay, so this distance is also 25. Okay, this distance is also 25. Now similarly mark the intersection point of these two lines and take the compass, measure 25 again. Okay, this is 25. Now take the compass, keep it here and draw an arc like this. Okay, now you have made an arc of 25 between these two lines. Okay, now before doing question number C and D, you have a small theory. Okay, so let me explain the theory first, then you will go into the problem. Okay, so now suppose you have two circles. Okay, so this is just theory, don't write. Okay, this is for your understanding. So there is a circle. Okay, and another circle. This circle name is C1. Name of the circle is C1, and here there is another circle at a distance. Okay, the name of this circle is C2. Okay, so the radius of this circle is, suppose, R1. Okay, name of the circle is C1 and radius is R1. Here the radius of this circle is R2. Okay, suppose here you need to make a tangent between these two circles like this. Okay, tangent between these two circles like this. So now if you extend this, okay, so this is actually the curvature we are making. Okay, this is the curvature which is a tangent to these two circles. Okay, see, this is the circle 1 radius 1, circle 2 radius 2. So in between these two circles there is a tangent. Suppose if you extend this tangent, what will happen? I'm going to do it with this. Okay, if you extend this tangent, one more circle will form. Okay, so one more circle will form. So what is the radius of this one? This is, suppose this one is curvature. Okay, this one we know make as curvature. This curvature is nothing but a tangent to these two circles. Okay, so now this radius or this radius, just we are connecting the curvature to this one. So this radius is how much? We name it as R curvature or curve. Okay, simply curve. Actually it is curvature, but I am writing it as curve or curve. Similarly here also it is, here also it is R curve. This and this are same. Okay, now this small radius is how much here? From here to here, from here to here the radius is how much? R1. Okay, this radius is R1. Okay, this one is R1. Now here this is R curvature. What about this one? This radius, the radius of small circle is R2, as discussed before. Okay, this is R2. Now if we want the center distance between these two, from this center to this center, okay, the distance between this center to this center is known as R center. Okay, R center. This distance from this center to this center is known as R center. So R center is equal to how much? This distance, okay, R curve plus R1. R curve plus R1. Yani, see, from here to here, okay, it is R curvature from here to here, and from here to here it is R1, radius 1, as discussed before. Okay, so now if you want R center, the distance between these two centers, what we have to do? We have to add this plus this. The total distance is equal to this plus this. If you add these two, you will get the distance between the centers. Okay, similarly here, R center, and this equal to R curvature plus R2. So this is in case of radius 1 and radius 2. So if you generalize this, okay, what you can write? You can write as R center equal to R curvature plus R1 and R2. R1 and R2. What is R1 and what is R2? These are the radius of the circles. Okay, this is radius of this circle and radius of second circle. So I am simply writing this as radius of the circle. Okay, so if you take first circle, it will be R1. If you take second circle, it will be R2. Okay, So here this is the generalized formula. Okay. So now how we differ, there is a special name for it, okay, because these two circles lie outside of the circle, okay, outside of this big circle, okay, these two small circles lie outside and opposite side, yani not inside the circle. It is these two small circles lie opposite to the circle. That's why we call this curvature opposite, okay. Opposite curvature. Why opposite? Because these two small circles lie opposite to the circle, yani outside of this circle, okay, this main circle. So now let's see the same curvature, okay. Now let's see same. So here also we have two circles, one circle, two circle, okay. So here this is C1 and radius. So first let's draw the curvature, okay. First we draw the curvature here. Now the curvature goes like this. Okay, like this. Okay, let me draw with this blue pen. Okay, so now the curvature is like this. So if you extend this curvature, what will happen? It will make a circle, okay. Suppose this one is what? C1 R1, okay. Circle 1, radius is how much? 1. C2 and R2, same like before. Circle 1, radius 1, circle 2, radius 2, okay. Now this is what? This is the curvature. And this curvature is nothing but a tangent to these two circles. The curvature is tangent to these two circles, okay. Now similarly what you will do, add these two. So the center to the curve, this distance from here to here is what? R curvature, okay. So this this is the R curvature. R, the opposite way you can take, okay, from here to here. What is this? From here to here, this is R center. See, this is one center, this is another center. The distance between these two centers is how much? R center, okay. R center. From here to here, R center. And from here to here it is how much? R1, okay. And this is what? From here to here total. This total thing is what? R curvature, R curve. Okay, so this total, this is known as R curvature. So now I can write as R curvature equal to R center plus R1. Okay, R curvature, this total R curvature is equal to R center plus R1, sorry, R center plus R1. Now if you want only R center, you will send this R this side. Okay, R curvature minus, this is plus this side. If you bring it here, it will be minus. R curvature minus R1 is equal to R center. Okay, if you write other way, it will be R center equal to R curvature minus R1. Okay, so this is the formula for R center. Okay, now here similarly watch here. So the distance between these two centers is, the distance between these two centers is how much? From here to here, it is how much? R center, because this is center and this is also center, so the distance between center is known as R center. And this is how much? From here to here, it is R2. Okay, R2. So if you want the curvature from here to here, this is curvature, R curve. So R curvature equal to this total equal to this plus this, R center plus R2. So if you need again send this side, only if you need only R center, send the R2 this side, it will be R curvature minus R2 equal to R center. Okay, now writing the other way, it will be R center equal to R curvature minus R2. Now this is khas. Okay, if you want general formula, what it will be? R center equal to R curvature minus R1. R1 is what? Radius of circle, small circle, radius of this other circle, second circle. Okay, radius of first circle, radius of second circle, nothing but radius of circle. So R1, R2 are nothing but radius of circles. So this is the general formula for this type of curvature. So what is the name of this curvature? See, now these two circles lie inside any same side of this curvature, yani this curvature and this curvature is same. That's why this is known as same curvature. Okay, same curvature. So that is, you can see the difference between the two. Okay, so this is the same curvature and this is the opposite curvature. Okay, I don't know whether you can see here the two circles in the same circles, in the same curvature, the two circles lie inside the curvature. Here in the opposite curvature, if you draw an imaginary circle, okay, the two circles will lie opposite to the circle, opposite to the curvature. Okay, now let's go for the exercise here. Now going for the question number C. What is question number C? In the top center, draw two circles of radius 20 and 25 on the same horizontal line and with the center distance 60 to 70. Okay, I think let's draw it on another paper. We don't know whether the space is sufficient or not. Okay, that's why I'm taking a new paper and drawing it here. So take the scale. So what is the center distance? Center distance is about 60 to 70. So now I am taking the center distance as 70. Okay. Draw a line of 70. Okay. So now we have to draw two circles here. So what are the radius of those circles? Radius 20 and radius 25. 20 and 25. So first measure 20. Measure 20. Okay. Here you can see measure 20. So keep the protractor on the left side. Okay. And draw the circle. This is how much? 20. Now the next circle, the second circle is how much? Radius 2 is 25. Okay, measure 20, 25 and draw a second circle here. Keep it here and draw a second circle. Okay. So now read the question. What he is asking? Fit in opposite curvature. Opposite curvature yani opposite curvature means like this. Okay. So what is the formula? R center is equal to R curvature plus R1. R center is equal to R curvature plus R2, because he is asking us to fit in opposite curvature. Okay. So let us write the formula first. R center is equal to R curvature plus R1. R center is equal to R curvature plus R1. So now what is R1? R1, see here in this explanation I said that the radius of this circle, okay, the radius of the small circle is R1. So now here what is the radius? R1 is how much? We draw 20. This circle is what we draw is of radius 20. Here R2 is how much? 25. The radius of this circle is 25. Okay. Here the formula is R center is equal to R curvature plus R2. Okay. Now we have this R1 and R2. Mawjood. R1 is there, R2 is there. Read the question to get the curvature. What is curvature? R curvature in the question it is given, fit an opposite curvature arc of radius 45. Okay, so this question number C, the radius of arc or the radius of curvature. The radius of curvature is given as 45. This is from the question, okay, and these two also from the question, but I am writing it here. Radius 1, radius of the first circle, radius 2, radius of the second circle, and r curve yani radius of the curvature is 45. Now according to the formula, r center is equal to how much? R curvature is 45 plus r1 is how much? 20 yani 65. Okay, here r curvature same, how much? 45 plus r2 is 25, so it will be how much? 70. Okay, so now we got here 65, 70. 65 for the left side, 70 for the right side. Okay, now why we are doing all this means, we have this distance is 70, this one is 20, this one is 25. Up to here it is very easy, anyone can do it. But the problem is to find the curvature, to find this center of this curvature. If you have the center, you can simply draw the arc. So in order to find that, you are measuring r center here, then you will make one arc here and intersect the arc from here, then you will get this point. From this point you can simply draw it. Okay, so now this is how much? Left side 65. So let's measure it. 65. Zero to okay, so this is 65. So keep it here and make an arc. Okay, like this. Now this is 65. Here we need to make an arc of 70. So again measure 70. Okay, this is 70. Now keep it here in the right side circle. Okay, after keeping it, you have to make an arc like this. Okay, so remove the extra part. So this is the intersection point of these two. So what is this? What is this point is? It is similar to this point. See, has a Marcus Kabir. Okay, Marcus Kabir. So from here, what you have to do? Set the radius as the radius of curvature and draw a curvature between these two lines. So here what it should be, what is the radius of curvature? 45. Okay, the radius of curvature now is 45. Okay, so from here keep the protractor exactly in the center and check whether they are touching or not. It has to touch both sides. Okay, this 45. Okay, it will just touch the circles like this. Okay, so this is the curvature between these two circles. The radius of curvature same. This curvature is this curvature. Okay, now question number D. Going to question number D. Question number D is also same. In the top right hand corner, draw two circles of radius 15 and radius 25 about 60 to 70 millimeters apart and fit an arc of 100 above the two circles. Okay, now again the distance between the two circles is how much? 70. So here I am taking the distance between the two circles as 70. Draw a line of length 70. Okay, now what are the two radiuses of the circles? The first circle is of radius 15 and second is radius 25. So first circle we have to draw of radius 15. Adjust the radius to 15. Okay, this is 15 and keep it here and draw a circle. So this is R1. Okay, name it as R1. How much? 15. The second one is 25. And the second one is 25. Okay, see here it is 25. Now keep it here and draw another circle of radius